What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is predictions time for South Africa taking on Argentina this weekend in the friendly match. It's not a rugby championship. Rugby championship is over. We're now heading to the World Cup build-up stage, which is going to be very interesting because obviously it's where coaches are going to test things out, see who players are or playing on form, who maybe aren't, test some players who haven't played as much over others, which is definitely a good time to just make one or two final decisions before we actually pick on that Rugby World Cup squad. Now, I don't know when Argentina's is going to get selected, but I think we're 26th of August, so it's just a few weeks away. So it's an important game for this upcoming Springbok team that are playing on Saturday because they need to put up their final hands in order to surprise and to let Rassie and the management know that they are here and they want to play and they are eager to participate in the Rugby World Cup. So it's a big weekend from that point of view. Also doing final tactics, tricks, game plans, maneuvering around some players, playing out of positions, if you know what I mean, just to test it out to see what the game or what the team has in store. And it's going to be a good weekend from that aspect too, which I'm looking forward to. Now, obviously, if we go back to the last weekend, it was not a great weekend for Argentina. South Africa dominated Argentina, all ends up. Look, it wasn't pretty. There's still quite a few things that we need to work on as a team, but it was a much better, improved performance from South Africa. And I walked away very happy and proud of that team. I loved the way the camaraderie was going. I loved the way we had backups filling in for positions. For example, when Faf got carded, we had Cheslin Colby who did a great job as scrum half. So everything was gelling within that Springbok squad. I mean, our replacements were on point, but even the starting lineup, I mean, when we started this tournament against Australia, we had our normal front row, and then we put on the bench Beast, Bonambi, and Trevor Nyakanye. Once they came on, they totally changed the game, therefore earning the right to start against Argentina, which they thoroughly did a great job, and they made an impact against the All Blacks as well, which is great to see. And it's just opened more opportunities for these guys. I mean, a year ago, we might have not seen Trevor Nyakanye in this position. It was all talk about Wilco Louw, who gets another chance, Koch, and all these guys. But Nyakanye has put up his hand and showed Rassie what he's capable of, which I think is great. I've got a lot of time for him as a player, and I think he's brilliant. So I'm excited to see what the team's going to do. If I look at the squad, it's a total different squad that we've had before. We've really changed it up with the odd player who's come in. Thomas du Toit, new. Schalk Brits, new. He's captaining. So the old veterans taking leadership. Vincent Koch, number 3. Akhe Snyman gets a start, which I'm very happy about. Loftus Versfeld is back. Good, looking forward to seeing what he has to offer. We've got Siya Kolisi. He's back after injury. He's not captaining for the mere reason that he's probably not going to play a full game. Maybe half an hour, maybe at one half. So I think Rassie wants to just take the pressure off him, put leadership on Schalk, who's the most experienced player within the squad, and see how they gel together and go about it. I think it's a clever tactic. It doesn't mean Sia's not going to lead. He's going to lead South Africa to the World Cup. That's one player we definitely know for as a fact. So there's nothing wrong with Siya. It's just we're slowly bringing him back into the stage of Springbok rugby, which I think is a smart move. Then we got Reinhard Elstad. So he's got another opportunity to prove himself. Marcel Coetzee takes number 8, which I'm looking forward to seeing. We've got Kobus Reinach, who's at number 9, so he's leading from the front, which I think is a great idea, just to see what he has to offer. Unfortunately, Herschel Yankees was going to be on the bench, but he took a head knock, so he won't be playing this weekend, so also I'd rather rest him so he's strong enough for the Japan warm-up game. Number 10, we've got Alton Yankees. I think he's deserved his position back. Last time he played was a great game, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he has to offer, and he's vice-captain. We've got Dylan Lates at number 11, Andre Staden back at 12, also another player I'm excited to see. Jesse Creel, one of my favourite wings. Spoon, of course, is back, which I'm really glad about, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he has to offer. And then we've got Warwick Gallant at number 50, another potential fullback option for South Africa. So overall, I'm quite excited for this team. And on the bench, we've got Scarra Ntubeni, Liza Kropoka, great players. Wilco Louw, as mentioned, Marvin Uri, Marco van Staden, Kwagga Smith, Faf de Klerk, and Frans Steyn, covering probably the utility back. So a very interesting squad coming up for the Springboks. I think it's going to be a total mix-up. Not quite sure what Argentina are going to do, as the time of recording their team wasn't announced, but obviously your main boys like Pablo Materia, Nicolas Sanchez, Augustine Creevy, they will be your main get-together guys. The wings have also been quite sharp for Argentina, so they'll be on the lookout. And look, they got smashed last weekend. They've been hurting. I would expect a bit more of a comeback from them this weekend. I don't expect another walkover, although it is back in South Africa. But last time the teams met in South Africa, it was quite a close game. I mean, if we look at the results, okay, last week, 30-46. Previous, 32-19. So Argentina did have beaten us, which was last year. When we met in South Africa, it was 34-21. So we do have the upper hand over them in South Africa. But we've got to watch out for this team because they definitely know how to come back. So I would definitely be on alert going forward for the Argentines. They're a strong team. But if we do the basics and we capitalize on the scrums, we capitalize on our lineouts and on our discipline, we're going to be way ahead of them, because that has been the weakness for Argentina. This whole tournament, and even in Super Rugby, was scrummaging. It's just not their strength, which is a pity because they've got quite solid players within that scrum. So hopefully they can work something out in order to make it a bit more competitive. But they've got the team, they've got the players, they've got the mentality, they've got the passion. They've got it all. They just need a gel. And if they can work on those two things, discipline and scrummaging, Argentina will be a team to fear. So that's going to do it for my thoughts. Predictions, I'm going South Africa to win by 12 points or more. I think we've got it in us to really take it on. I don't know if it's going to be in the 40s or 50s, but I think we'll definitely win it this weekend. We're back at Loftus. I'm sure it's going to be a sold-out crowd. It's the final send-off for South Africa in South Africa before the Rugby World Cup. So I'm expecting big things from this team. It's a young team. It's a passionate team. It's a different team. So I would expect big things from the Springboks this weekend. And I wish them all the best. And I hope we can pick up a good win to end off what has been an unbelievable season start. So all the best to the Boks. Best of luck to Argentina. May the best team win. So that's my predictions. Springboks to win by 12 or more. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys for the recap and all the other predictions coming up this weekend. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.